29 days before I get on that plane. Honestly, I'm kind of scared. I didn't think that this would be happening. And, you know, you get older, you think that, you know, there's no way I can still do this. And I honestly, I didn't know myself. But it wasn't until one day I literally woke up and I just felt like something was missing. And you ever get the impression that you feel that there's just something missing? It's not like a bucket list thing. It's just like things you wanted to do in your life, or that you thought you should have done in your life that you just haven't done yet. And you start thinking about it. You're like, well, why haven't I done these things? And it wasn't until that morning when I woke up kind of upset, I said, you know, I've got to get these things done. And I literally wrote down on a notepad 5 or 6 things that I thought I should have accomplished by now in my life. At the top of that list was Japan. You know, I think second or third on the list was publish a book. When I was younger, I used to love writing, and I still do, but I've never actually published a book. I like science fiction and horror. So to me, you know, I've wanted to do those things. So I wrote that down on my list. The other thing that I wrote down was I'm a musician. I play guitar and bass, and I've been a songwriter for years. I've crafted a few songs over the years, and I thought I would have had them published or at least put into a record by now. I'm not sure if their records are still a thing anymore, but you know what it is, you know what I mean. So I wrote that on the list. I think at the very last of that list is try my hand at comedy. I think as I've gotten older, I have had a knack for cracking a lot of jokes. So I would like to give that a crack. But nonetheless, Osaka. I'm already trying to plan out where I want to go, what I want to see. And it's going to be interesting because the things that I'm interested in, you know, like horror and anime and things like that, and of course the rich folklore that is Japan has like everything running through it. When I was a kid, I used to love Greek mythology, and it was brought to my attention later that Japan has tons of mythology. It's interwoven all throughout the culture, through and through. So I cannot wait to see what I see. I mean, I've researched a couple villages, you know, to check out. You know, as a horror movie fan, you know, I went and I saw The Ring when I was, well, I think, or Ringu as it's known in Japan, I think back in the 2000s. And as I understand, there is an actual well that exists in Japan that movie was based upon. I would like to check that out. I don't know if I'll have time, but I'm going to try to make that happen because it's a little bit of ways from where I'm going to be. So I expect to take a lot of day trips throughout this journey from Osaka. I absolutely can't wait to taste the food. I expect that I do want to travel to Kobe, Japan, for the obvious. Who doesn't travel that far to Japan and not try authentic Kobe beef? So we'll see what that's like. You know, let me know if you've watched this video in the comments. When I get off that plane to Osaka, what do you think my first meal should be? I've actually it'll be evening. I'm trying to think exactly what that first meal is going to be when I get to Japan, because I know I'm going to be hungry. If you have any suggestions or comments, shoot them below in the text or in the comment section so I can actually read and check out the comments. Maybe what I'll do is, you know, maybe the people that recommend the most recommendations on a singular place, that's probably where I'll eat. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care. I will give you an update long before I leave, and I will see you next time. Thank you.